you all for coming and listening to us. I would like to, I don't want to repeat all the stuff everybody else has said, but I'm also a grandmother, and a member of the Sierra Club, and a member of the Western New York Peace. So I also am celebrating the end of fracking, the fracking threat in New York State. But I don't think that ending fracking is anywhere near enough in terms of guaranteeing a safe future for our citizens here. I agree that with everybody else that's talking about everybody should have access to renewable energy. Private companies should not be in charge and not be telling people who can have it and who can't. Solar, geothermal, and wind energy should have incentives for both homeowners and renters. But what I don't think enough people have talked about is that beyond the issue of pollution and the dangers in fossil fuel use in its normal use, there's a lot of other dangers that we have not talked about today. There are a lot of problems both in the production and the transport of fossil fuels. And the pipeline, a lot of people have talked about the dangers in the pipelines. We've had several very serious accidents with pipelines where crude oil poured right into rivers and caused huge problems with drinking water, and people know about some of these. The worst example of a rail accident was in 2013 in Lac Mégantic in Quebec, where 47 people were killed in one night by the exploding rail cars. Most people don't actually know that these rail cars are also traveling across New York State and right through Buffalo. And they carry very dangerous crude oil and ethanol and various other very dangerous chemicals. And often several of these dangerous hazardous materials on one train. So for example, you'll have chlorine and crude oil and ethanol on one train. So if there's a derailment, and we are in big trouble. And these travel right through our population centers. One of the rails that runs right behind my house runs all through, comes from Black Rock area, right through North Buffalo, and then turns south through the east side and back into South Buffalo. Anyway, I just wanted to point out that we need to make it more possible and worthwhile to just leave it all in the ground. Thank you.
Thank you. Matthew Belkey.